Thank you so much for dropping by my channel. If this is your first visit, please don't let it be your last. For today's video, I'm doing another new in taste test. This time I'm going to be trying products that are new in from Aldi. The first thing I'm going to try is this Brooklee protein pudding in coffee flavour. Now, I've seen and tried in previous videos other flavours of their protein puddings, but I haven't seen the coffee one before. So I was really interested to see what it's like because it's not a flavour I've ever come across in a protein pudding. So it looks pretty much like any other protein pudding. Hope I like it. I always tend to give them a bit of a stir first, so completely thick texture. This is really delicious. It's got a smooth, creamy texture. The coffee flavour is not overwhelming. It's very much a sort of cafe latte or cappuccino sort of flavour. It's not a double espresso or Americano flavour. It grows in intensity when you first taste it. It's not that strong, but then the aftertaste comes through. If you don't like coffee, don't try it. You'll hate it. But if you do like coffee and you want a protein pudding, then this is very, very good. This is the specially selected honeycomb salted caramel ice cream from Aldi. I've got a bit of kitchen roll down just to stop any moisture that comes off this. It has been out of the freezer for a while. I wouldn't normally eat straight out of a tub this size, but I'm just doing a little taste test and I am the only one who's going to be eating this, so. That is pretty sensational. It tastes initially like a honeycomb flavoured ice cream, and then the salted caramel flavour comes through. And it's a definite salted caramel rather than just caramel. I really, really rate this ice cream. 100% will be stocking my freezer with this. These are the s'mores mini loaf cakes from Aldi, and they are chocolate flavoured sponge cakes topped with marshmallow flavour frosting, decorated with pink and white mini marshmallows and biscuit crumb. So let's see what they're like. I know when I last had loaf cakes from Aldi, it was their carrot cake ones, and I found that the icing was quite similar to the Costco icing, and for me that is just too sickly sweet. That is a very sticky label. So there we have one loaf cake. Got a lovely chocolatey smell. So that is how it looks. It doesn't feel dry, which is good. Holding together nicely. The chocolate cake is lovely and rich, not dry at all. The frosting, very sweet, slightly grainy. Does taste of marshmallow. The biscuit crumb gives a nice texture. For me, personally, it's too sweet, but it's a really good cake. I mean, it's not at all dry, which for a chocolate cake is always great. And if you do like really, really sweet frosting, then I think you'll really love these. They're just a bit too sweet for my taste. This new in Aldi video is very heavily weighted towards sweet products. I just had to get what I could get. So more loaf cakes. These are their fruit crumble mini loaf cakes. And these are vanilla flavoured sponge cakes topped with apple flavour frosting, decorated with biscuit crumble and blackberry sauce. Apple flavoured frosting. That excites me. It's not a flavour of icing I think I've ever had before. They've got a very fruity smell to them. It's quite dark for a vanilla sponge. The sponge is perfect, so soft, so fluffy, so moist, but that frosting again, very sweet, very grainy. It does have an apple flavour to it, but it's just so sweet, and the sauce on top just gets lost. So they're good cakes, it's just the frosting for me, it's too sweet and too grainy. And it's a personal taste thing, but the sponge, fabulous. Now, I couldn't get Madagascar vanilla ice cream from Aldi when I was doing the video finding the best one, but I have managed to get it now for this new in taste test. So let's see what it's like. It has been out for maybe about 10 minutes. There is a lot of ice cream in this video. Again, it's just what they had that was new, and I love ice cream, so I'm not complaining. It's very nice, it's lovely and creamy. Doesn't have any sort of synthetic taste to it. I think if you like Mr. Whippy, and let's be honest, who doesn't? You'll really like this. It's probably the closest ice cream to that kind of flavour that I've found, but consistency-wise, it's not as soft, but you can always leave it out a bit longer. I don't think it would have beaten my top 3 in the ice cream video, but it's one that I would definitely get again. It's delicious. These s'mores cheesecake desserts were labelled as new in Aldi, and part of me is thinking, have I had these before? I can't remember. I know I've had something similar, so if I have had them before, guys, I'm sorry, I can't remember. So you do actually microwave these for it doesn't have my microwave, it's got 850, mine's 800, 30 seconds. I guess I'll give it 25. So it's actually not a cheesecake dessert, as I said. No, I definitely haven't had these before. I've had something similar, but not these, because I would remember that. So that's how it looks. I'll go microwave it and be back in a minute, or half a minute, and let you know how it tastes. Oh wow, guys, I did not expect it to inflate. It's deflating slowly, but when I took it out of the microwave, wow, I mean, this thing was huge. It's not too hot to hold, which is a good thing. That is very soft marshmallow. It's definitely got what I believe to be the s'mores flavour. I say that, I live in Scotland, I've never had an actual s'more, but the marshmallow is soft and gooey and almost creamy. The chocolate is rich and crunchy, and there is a sort of almost caramel taste in there as well. It's nice, but not the kind of thing I'd get again, because chocolate things, unless they're actual chocolate, aren't really my bag. But if it's yours, this could be a really nice, fun dessert. It is delicious, just not something I would get regularly. The chocolate is all melty and gooey as well. Aldi caramelised biscuit bars. Just says covered in Belgian chocolate. Caramelised biscuit flavoured cake covered in Belgian milk chocolate. I'm surprised that Biscoff themselves haven't brought something out like this, but maybe it's in the works and Aldi just beat them to it. So it's a decent size. It's got that Biscoff type smell. I know I should say caramelised biscuit. Everyone knows that means Biscoff, and it's just easier to say Biscoff than caramelised biscuit. The chocolate is thick. As you can see, it's fallen apart. The cake is soft. I think I would prefer it if it had a layer of the caramelised biscuit flavoured cream between the sponge and the chocolate. I think that would just make it next level. It's nice, but it's not blowing me away. For luxury chocolate brookies. 4 chocolate brownie bases topped with chocolate chip cookie dough. Well, it's definitely got plenty of the cookie dough on it. I wouldn't get them again. They are too chocolatey for my taste, but the brownie layer, rich, chocolatey and gooey. The cookie dough has a crunchier, drier texture. So as far as fulfilling what they claim on the box, 100% they do it. It's just that chocolate taste is too strong for my liking, and that's the only reason. But it's a perfect brownie and cookie combination, if that is your jam. 4 Belgian chocolate salted caramel brownies. 4 chocolate brownies with a layer of salted caramel. Decent size. It's got that squidgy brownie texture. Really good. Very chocolatey, very gooey. And the caramel layer, you can see, is quite gooey as well. And there's enough of it to counteract the chocolate taste. So you get that rich, slightly bitter chocolate with the lovely, sweet, runny caramel. Very, very good. Probably wouldn't get them again just because of how chocolatey they are. But in terms of what they are as a product, they are delicious and exactly as you would expect from the description. So I would recommend them to all you brownie lovers out there. I mean, heated up with ice cream, I think these would be divine. I truly feel there just hasn't been enough ice cream in this video, and that's why I am finishing off with the Aldi specially selected salted caramel ice cream. In truth, I just had to find what new products I could, and it just so happens there was quite a lot of ice cream. I could have got more, but 3 new ice creams probably enough. So it's been sat out maybe for about 15 minutes. Lovely and creamy. Initially it tastes quite bland, but then the salted caramel flavour comes through, and it's a definite salted caramel. You've got the salty sweet taste there. Really, really delicious. One I think I would definitely get again. Very, very good ice cream. So that concludes my new in at Aldi taste test. Feel free to drop me a comment in the box below as always. Do take care, thank you for watching, and please come back for the next video. Bye.